Alright people, what's up? You're now listening to FreakMob Radio. On today's podcast we have the very beautiful Lala Ivey.
Hello.
How you doing, Lala?
I'm pretty good.
You're looking good as hell.
Thank you.
Like always. So, let's say how we got to here. I shot Lala like 2 years ago?
Yeah, it was a while ago.
It was a minute ago. We were both mad new to porn. I was new as fuck. The video was really good. I had kind of shot it a little bit out of focus. It was like a POV blowjob.
Right.
You looked great, but I kind of dropped the ball on my end. The video still did good. But the other day, I went to this little content trade. My dude Maze was having a little content trade shoot, and he told me you were coming through. I was like, all right, let me go check this out. And you was killing it. I was extremely impressed. I said, yo, this ain't the same Lala that I shot 2 years ago. Yeah, so you had
2 years, a lot changed.
Yeah. I'm like, damn, yeah, she's looking real good, and you was killing it and shit like that.
Yeah.
How do you think? What do you think made you like blossom into this star that you are now?
I mean,
did you get more used to it, or?
Yeah, it's the experience.
The experience,
like 2
right?
years, I've been through a lot, well, like good and bad, and it's just like, you know, in the industry, I've been exposed to a lot more. You know, like now I'm more mainstream, so I've been working with a lot more companies.
Yeah.
So it's like I've been getting exposed and out there, and it's just like.
Yeah. How many scenes do you think you've done so far in your career?
I think I'm touching 100.
Touching 100?
I'm touching 100.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up.
That's like both amateur and like just from all over. Like I've done over 100 scenes.
And how long have you're based in Vegas, right?
Yes.
How long have you been based in Vegas now?
I've been in Vegas for a year now. From Chicago. Now? Yeah.
Do you think it definitely probably helped with, you know, working more often being in Vegas than being in Chicago?
Relocating definitely boosted up my.
Okay. So you would recommend other girls to relocate?
I mean, if you're comfortable with it, yeah. You know, it took me a while for me to be like, okay, I need to relocate, because I was working out of Chicago, and I thought that was going to be like the plan for a while. You were
flying everywhere.
Yeah, and I thought, you know, that was cool, but after a while, it just like it's tiring. You know, I got older, and I'm like, it's not the same anymore.
Gotcha.
So relocating definitely made it more, you know, easier. And
what made you pick Vegas over like LA? Because a lot of people pick going to LA.
I mean, me personally, I like the space. I like my space. So Vegas was more of my option. LA is close enough. I could travel whenever I want, you know. So, and then, I mean, it's more affordable to live in Vegas, honestly.
Yeah, probably what you're paying
like,
for in LA.
I get the bang on my buck here in Vegas.
Gotcha.
Like I say, so I'm like, I'd rather just
I'm
spend all my money
making the
here.
move my damn self.
I'd rather spend all my money here. Yeah.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah. So, in your career so far, I know you've done anal, right?
Yep.
You've done any like DP anal scenes?
I haven't done DP yet.
No?
But that's on my bucket list.
Yep.
I'm pretty much waiting it out just to see what kind of
offers you get.
Yeah, offers and opportunities I get with that, because it could be even a nice content like setup or something.
Yeah, okay.
I'll vote for that. You know, so it has to be the right, you know,
gotcha,
the right one though.
Yeah,
so I'm holding back, but I'm looking forward to doing it really soon. So that'd be exciting.
And you've been working independently most of your career, right? Or have you had an agent?
I've had an agent for half of my career. I was with VIP, but I've been working pretty much independent. Like,
did you get more work when you had your agent, or did you get more work on your own?
I've got most of my like mainstream work through my agent, which was really good for my traffic, you know, and my getting more fans, you know, to my other platforms. But I always have my diehard fans with me from day one. Yeah, I feel like.
What's the most memorable scene you shot so far? Like the one you had the most fun shooting.
Oh,
what you think is like your best work?
You know, I would say my most memorable scene would be actually my first content trade I did with It was a porn star orgy, and I was brand new to the industry. My first time at Exotica, New Jersey.
Okay.
And I was with like Aria Ferreira, Raw Piper. You know, and that was one of my concentrate shows, and that was like one of the shoes that really like inspired me to keep going.
Was it orgy, pretty much?
Yeah, it was an orgy, and I met all the greats, and I was like, oh, I want to do this. And
damn, that's what's up.
Oh yeah, I was like exposed to the great.
How does one get a content like like I know probably a lot of guys hit you up trying to shoot with you for your OnlyFans or something like that. So what do you consider when you pick a guy like, oh yeah, I work with him?
I would definitely. I mean, I look into a lot of their social media presence, like how they're, you know, pushing out their work, how their work ethic is, or how hard they're working in the industry. I'm really not too picky, but I noticed there's a lot of people that's like just doing whatever. Like I'm not. I want other picky people too. Like I'm not too picky, but I want picky people.
You don't want
like,
somebody who's just working with anybody and shooting any kind of crazy shit out there.
Like I'm not too picky. But yeah.
And you picking guys you're kind of attracted to, right? Or
of course,
yeah.
I always, you know, I don't. It's just easy.
Do you have a type? Do you do white dudes and black dudes with content, or weird content?
I mean, I'm open to like both. Like I'm trying to do more of different, you know, like Asian and just different, just white and black.
Asian
you know,
talents, really.
I've been really looking really hard.
Right?
I've been searching.
Right? Yeah.
I've been searching, but
I know a lot of girls say like, yeah, I'm looking for a hot Asian dude.
Yeah,
that does porn.
like where the Asian guys at?
If you're an Asian guy, you're listening.
And
you think you could do it? There's a market for you. You're in demand.
Yes,
Facts.
like I actually had a bunch of people like request, like, do you know any Asian guys? Like I'm like, no, maybe you if you're requesting it. It's usually the ones that wants to see that, you know, they're like, we need more of my type.
Maybe there's a lack of Asian guys in porn because like that stereotype. Maybe it's true.
It's a I guess it's a stereotype that they have like
it's gotta be a couple outliers
penises or something. They're smart. No, it's
you
not
never
true.
like had sex with an Asian guy off camera? Dated one, nothing?
I've had sex with an Asian guy off camera once.
Did he have a big dick?
He didn't.
He didn't?
But I don't think that's the stereotype. Because
was the sex still good though?
It was okay.
Yeah, okay.
I enjoyed him. Yeah. I enjoyed his company. So as long as I enjoyed his company, the sex was good.
Gotcha. Because, you know, like, just because a dude has a little dick doesn't mean he's going to be whack, right?
Yeah, right. I mean, as long as you enjoy the energy and company, it's like...
Yeah.
It hits sometimes.
Gotcha. So, you push a lot of your content through your OnlyFans, I'm assuming?
Yeah, I do.
Is that your biggest money-making platform right now, you think?
I would say so for the moment. It's hand-in-hand with that and then my, like, tube sites. Like,
tube sites,
a lot of the tube sites are picking up more since, everything happened. Everyone's home now. So I've been getting a lot of traffic on my tube sites.
Gotcha, I've actually subscribed to your OnlyFans a couple times. It's really good. I like it. It's very entertaining. You got some good solo videos, good content in general.
Oh, yeah.
So about, you said you got a uptick in like your tube sites with everything that's happening. I'm pretty sure you got like a decline in bookings and
of course.
But right now, would you say that your content's making more money than your paid shoots, correct?
Yeah, right now, definitely. I mean, it's like I'm not losing anything. It's like it kind of balances everything's out. It's like I'm not getting booked as much for shoots, but my content in my online or in my paid sites are picking up and making up for that. So it's like, oh, well, it is what it is.
Do you think there'll ever be a point where you'd be like, yo, fuck the paid shoots? I'm gonna just ride out and do my own thing.
I think so. It's looking like it kind of right now, but I'm not even gonna say that.
Because there's just so many girls in the industry competing for so little jobs. It's like thousands of girls. There's like hundreds of jobs. The companies hire like the same 20, 30 chicks over and over and over again. So like, I kind of see the industry trending towards, instead of people being performers, they're basically going to be producers.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I'm ahead of the curve. I've been doing this producing thing for a minute. So.
Exactly.
It's really fun. I tell people all the time, like, directing is just as much fun as performing.
And I agree. I have my fair share in directing a little bit. And I can say that I'd rather be directing, but I need that experience, and I'm teaching myself. So.
Gotcha. Let's talk a little bit about your background. You grew up in Chicago?
I didn't grow up in Chicago, but I stayed there for a while. I actually was born in Indiana.
Okay. So you were a wholesome little Midwest girl.
Yeah, definitely a wholesome Midwest girl.
What did you do before porn? You had a regular job?
Oh, yeah, I was in retail. You know, of course, retail, fast food. And, I was just hopping around, just trying to...
Like McDonald's?
I was in Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake, you know?
That was my spot, though. I actually love Steak and Shake.
Steak and Shake's rocking, yeah. It's pretty good.
I actually love Steak and Shake.
So when did you decide, like, yo, fuck this minimum wage bullshit, I need to get bread?
Like, after my 5th job.
Yeah.
Like, after my 5th retail job in, like, 2 years.
Did you try stripping?
Yeah, right after that. I tried modeling, and then I got into stripping, and that's when I got into porn right after stripping. So.
Did you, like, get approached by an agent or something, or you just, like, how did you?
It was more like a photographer who done porn or who shot, directed porn on the side for his side gig, and he was like, oh, I shoot like solo videos and I sell them on a pay site, and he pretty much like talked me into like shooting a solo, and I was into it. I was like, I want to do it. I want to see how this goes, and we did it, and I like blew up. Like that's what it like. Okay, I'm doing it.
And then how long was it then until you like, I'm moving to Vegas and taking this to the next level?
From there, it was about like a year and a half in, and that's when I was like, let's, full blast. This is a career now. This is like my career. I have to really be dedicated to it.
Gotcha. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. During that transition, was it like any like problems with like family and friends that knew that you were doing porn now? Because I know in black households that shit kind of could go either way.
Right.
It can kind of go really good.
I've heard so many
really
stories.
bad.
That's true. I heard so many stories, but in my case, my family were more accepting of it. They were like, from the beginning, they were like, oh, okay, well, But after a while, it's like, well, you're grown, and you could, if it's supporting yourself and what you want to do, your dreams and whatever, then we're supporting it. Yeah, and then now it's like I'm taking care of them sometimes, and it's like.
What about your female friends? Like, were they hating on you because you was?
I lost friends along the way. Definitely lost friends along the way, but I gained the friends I have now, and that's the more friends I need in this journey, because now we're on the same page. Like I have friends on the same page as me and on the same journey as me, and it's like I'd rather have those friends than anybody else. Yeah. So.
Plus, if anybody starts being friends with you because of your job, they wasn't really a real friend.
Exactly. Like your friends should really support whatever you do at the beginning. Like no matter,
especially if you're good at it, like you are. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Ain't like half-ass. Like you really doing the shit.
Yeah, that's why I took it and ran with it. I was like, this is something I'm really just push it and like put my all into it.
Yeah. So what about like boyfriends and shit like that?
Oh yeah, I was definitely in a relationship before all of this, and eventually it got to a point where like the relationship couldn't handle the lifestyle. I would say I would.
Oh, so you were in a relationship while you were doing porn?
Yeah.
Okay.
For most of for like the beginning.
Was he a jealous type dude?
He really wasn't. He was really open about it. It was just that, my career started like picking up, and I started traveling more and
being gone more.
Yeah, and it's just like the attention I was getting.
Did he think that you were banging the guys off cam too?
Yeah, we had some of those moments.
Yeah.
Some of those.
That's what dudes think. They think, like, all right, so she's banging this guy on cam, and it's good.
Right.
Don't bang him off cam too. That, and they always feel like, if you're a porn star and you're fucking dudes on cam for money, I know a lot of girls have the issue where they think their boyfriends are like, they get to the point where they're like, I can fuck bitches too. You know what I mean? Just for fun.
I mean, I was pretty, exactly.
Were you in like an open relationship like that?
I was open to a open relationship.
You're open to an open relationship, yeah.
Right, I was open for that type of relationship. So
everything just gotta be transparent, you know what I mean?
Yeah, everything just definitely had to be communicated and everything. And I was like really open to that. But it was just like the lifestyle, as far as like it picking up and how the pace were going between like me and my relationship. It wasn't really clicking. Like that wasn't the relationship for this career and this, So
gotcha. And you didn't try to bring him in? Like, yo, just do porn with me.
He was actually like, my director. Like, like shot like all of my all of my solo content and
so
things
when you started taking off more than him,
so
that shit would, I know that shit would keep some people up at night. Like, yo, I put her on and she's taking off.
Well, it wasn't even like that. I was definitely trying to like bring them in.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't think it was just the
wasn't
avenue.
meant to be.
Yeah. Just wasn't the avenue. It just wasn't it. So
yeah.
I mean, it's all good. You know, like we're definitely growing from it, and it's all well.
Mm-hmm. What do you think you as far as like promotion and getting engaging fans? Is Twitter better or Instagram better?
See, I actually would say Instagram has gotten so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say Instagram because of the was way more people on Instagram now than any other social media site. That's just that's just social media.
And I feel like they interact more, and they actually like
they definitely interact more, and it's a platform. It's just a platform that's just really like for everyone, you know, and it's good to have that type of platform to be on.
Have you had to deal with getting your Instagram deleted and starting over yet?
Of course.
How many times you got your Instagram deleted?
I mean, I actually haven't got my Instagram deleted, but I've gotten so many threats, and I've dealt with, quick
suspension, quick lockout or something like that.
Email them back and forth, and it's like.
What happened? You showed a titty?
Not even. Sometimes just like being too sexy, just just showing like your midriff, like your stomach or something, or like just like having a very tight thong on, or like a V string or something. You know, it's like too much for them.
Yeah, that's why I'm on Instagram now. It says we're a clothing brand. Ain't no porn over here. We sell T-shirts.
We sell T-shirts.
Yeah,
I think I should love Burt share. I was like, we're gonna push that.
Yeah. Because I be wanting to do more on my Instagram, but I don't want to get deleted again.
It's really it's.
I'm only at like 8,000 followers now, but I worked hard for 8K. You know what I mean?
That's a lot of followers, though.
Yeah. I feel like let's say like 20,000 followers on Instagram is way stronger than like 20,000.
Yes.
Or even like 50,000 on Twitter.
I agree.
You know?
I agree.
Because you know for sure if you got 50,000 followers on Twitter, some of them are at least fake. But on Instagram, like every motherfucker might be real.
Yeah, honestly. Instagram has a better algorithm when it comes to real accounts. And people.
That's true.
Yeah, it's like I see that because like when I'm on Twitter and I'm trying to go through, you know, my notifications and trying to see how my fans are interacting. It seems like I'm not there. It was like, or they're not there. But Instagram is a lot more. You
ever have any weird fans recognize you in public and shit?
Yeah. I have.
Do they come to you and say hi, or they just text you like, yo, I saw you? Or
it's like both. It's like I've had both happen to me. Yeah. So I have like just like one, like I have fans some like would see me in the airport and they're like, you know, they'll walk up to me and they'll approach me and like, you look familiar, and you know, like very polite. And there's some fans who like kind of freak out and kind of like, you know, freeze up in a moment, then contact me later, like, oh, I just see you. And I notice those fans in public because they're the ones being super awkward. And
what would you prefer if a fan saw you? Just to say hi?
I prefer fans who just keep, you know, just see me and just keep it in imagination. I mean, if you have the balls, come say hi. I don't mind saying, you know, I don't mind speaking in public, but it's some people who just
don't be weird about it.
Yeah, it's some people who just cannot do that.
Yeah, we're have you ever had any blue checks slide in your DMs yet?
Of course.
Yeah. How does that do? You entertain it at least, or you just like not really pay attention to them?
I'm very entertained by blue checks, actually. I like blue checks. They're cool people.
Okay. So is it more like athletes, or is it like rappers, singers?
It's a nice mix. It's a nice mix of like all kinds of people, art, like athletes, rappers, even like business owners, different like small like business owners. That's kind of like.
Who's one person you want to slide in your DM that hasn't yet?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would definitely say Lil Uzi.
Lil Uzi?
I say Lil Uzi. He's interesting. I want to speak to him.
Yeah, seems like a fun, energetic dude to hang out with or some shit like that.
Right. Yeah.
He's from Philly. You ever been to Philly?
Yeah.
I shoot in Philly kind of often. It's kind of fun.
Yeah?
Yeah. The city's kind of dirty in some parts.
Oh, yeah. Philly.
Yeah.
I say Philly is like New York Junior.
Like, yeah, right. It's like, it is. That's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, it's like.
It used to be really fun during like sports seasons and shit. Because it'd be like mad live out. They got a good like downtown. cheesesteaks rocking.
Oh yeah, the downtown area of Philly is so cool. I love the downtown area.
Yeah, I shoot in Philly sometimes. Shooting in New York is fun too, but it's just expensive as fuck.
Yeah, I've probably been in New York a couple of times, and I say it's too expensive for what it is. It's a very dirty city.
Don't you miss the fucking Expos?
I've definitely missed the Expos. I was supposed to be in Chicago, Miami. Oh my goodness! Like I don't think they're coming back, and that makes me so mad.
Yeah, I really don't think we'll have one this year.
No, not this year.
I see
Definitely
the
not this year.
NBA's kind of working, but they have like a fucking whole system where no one leaves the bitch. Like they got like all the teams staying in one facility.
Everyone in one hotel room. Yeah, exactly.
Like,
it's crazy.
So it's working for them, but it ain't really working for baseball, and they don't even got no fans in the stadium. The players are getting sick.
Wow.
So yeah, I think it'd be impossible.
Yeah, I mean they're talking about the same thing with the NFL, just doing the same.
The crazy
thing
is though, if you try to hit up like Exotica or one of the Expos to ask them like, yeah, what's going on? Them motherfuckers act like, oh yeah, the show's going on, man.
Right, they still got
go ahead
schedule.
and get your
They're
booth.
like, oh,
I'm like, how y'all doing this? You know what I mean? They're like, yeah, go ahead, leave your deposit, man. Go ahead, we'll take your money.
Yeah,
like,
I'm not booking anything until I know for sure.
I don't
think it's gonna happen this year.
Facts. I really don't think fans would even show up if there was like a Expo with social distancing, because what the fuck is the point at that point? You can't even you gotta maintain 6 feet. You can't even get a hug from a chick, take a picture, maintain 6 feet, wear a mask on.
It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna work out.
Yeah,
no.
That's a cool an industry that's getting the expo industry. I know Vegas has a lot of expos for all kinds of different things.
Oh yeah, we have all kinds of expos out here, but those
ain't none of them gonna happen.
All those are more like, now they're talking about being more like online and virtual online expos, and it's like how are you gonna make money off of that? Or
I'll tell you what though, whatever the first expo is back, if it's an Exotica, an Xbiz, if it's Avian, that shit's gonna be jumping. Whenever it's for real clear to go. A lot of motherfuckers are gonna show up to that shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's where I'm gonna be at.
Yeah. I'm definitely not missing the first one back or nothing like that. Did you ever get a booth for your Exotica or anything like that?
I did. It was like my second year in Chicago. It was my second anniversary. I got my own booth, and
I've never been to the Chicago Exotica. Is it good?
Oh yeah, I think the Chicago Exotica is a good one.
You think it's better than Jersey?
No, not New Jersey. New Jersey is the best one. That's hands down. Like New Jersey is the best, but I actually haven't been to Miami's yet.
Miami's
newer.
shabby. It's smaller.
Yeah.
I feel like nowhere near as many people go. It's mostly just performers. There's a couple fans, but it's just shabby overall. Jersey, a lot of fucking people go.
No, I love New Jersey. It's like Exotica. That was my first Exotica I ever went to, and I always ever since then I wanted to go to Exotica. Yeah. So, and I went as a fan before I was.
Yeah, I did too. I went in 2011 as a fan.
Yeah, I went as a fan before I was in the industry. I was just a stripper at the time, so I was just going
checking it out.
Yeah, I just wanted to go see the adult.
I remember when I went as a fan. Flower Tucci was big. Kelly Divine.
Oh yeah.
Roxy Reynolds. Roxy Reynolds was looking good back then.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is super.
You was in the good one, one of the good days.
Yeah. This shit was fun though. It was like taking pictures with chicks and shit like that. Definitely say now it's way more fun being a part of it on the other side of it than being a fan. Like it's lit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially like after parties and shit like that, or like what shit people do afterwards.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
Who's some people in the industry that you haven't worked with yet that you're looking forward to working with, or you wish you could?
Definitely Honey Gold.
Okay.
She's one. Yeah. She's been on my list since before I got in the industry.
Who else is on the La list?
Since I work with Anna Fox, we've been on a DVD together, but we didn't work together. So that's something that's been on.
So you've been on set together before?
Oh yeah, we've been on a project together.
Did you get her number?
Oh, of course.
Okay, all right,
of course I got her number.
Yeah, all right.
But I would love to be on a.
What about any dudes? Any dudes you haven't worked yet that year?
Oh, dudes. Oh, well, Mandingo, but hard to get in contact with nowadays.
Yeah, you're a pretty small chick, though. You think you can handle all that?
Of course. I think I can. I like challenges.
Like challenges?
I like to challenge myself, yeah.
Where?
I've performed with Dread before. Okay. And that was a challenge.
Oh, for your own content?
Yeah. I've done content with Dread.
And how was that? Was the challenge easy, or was the challenge harder than you thought it would be?
It was a slightly harder than I thought it would be, but I enjoyed it, though. It was one of those challenges I was like,
So would you recommend other girls take the challenge?
Oh, yeah.
Did you take it in your ass?
No, not yet.
Do you think you could?
I'm working on it.
That's a challenge. That's challenge
That's
part
a challenge.
2.
You're right. That's challenge part 2 right there.
Did you do anal before you got into porn?
A little bit. It wasn't like the anal in porn, like full blown, like crazy anal, but it was like a lot of anal play. That was in my personal life before porn. So I did a lot of anal play, but not anal until I got into porn.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Did you start shooting anal scenes, or did you wait? Did you like?
I kind of waited.
You kind of waited?
I kind of waited till like my second year in porn to kind of start shooting anal, and that was like that's a good wait. It's a good way to do it, right? Definitely like expanded my career. I stretched it out. I was, gave me more time to like.
Is there anything like now, like if you could get a reset button on your whole career, would you change anything? Would you change much, or do you think you'd just be like, I think I'm doing pretty good, so I'm content where I'm at?
No, I wouldn't say no. I wouldn't hit a reset button. I think I'm doing good.
Yeah,
I think I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah, I think you're doing good.
I'm pretty proud of how everything is going and where I came from and where I'm going. You know, it's like everything is pretty cool. Like I'm enjoying my time and my career, and I'm looking forward to like what's coming.
Do you want to have a long, lengthy career, like go from Lala now to like MILF Lala Ivey?
I really thought about this.
I think you would make a hot ass MILF.
A lot of people have been asking me like, how long are you expecting to stay? You've been here for a while. It's like I don't know. I'm just gonna let.
As long as it's going good, you're not gonna stop.
Yeah, I'm just gonna let life take it, as far as it wants to take it, and I'm gonna see how.
You ever got to the point where you were thinking about quitting?
Yeah. But I didn't. So
that's good.
That's my motivation to keep going.
What was making you feel like quitting? Was things just slow, or you just was like?
Yeah, I would say it was more like I felt like things were the end of like this is the end. Like this after this, no more.
I feel like you hit a ceiling.
Yeah, like there's no more higher. There's no more
I feel like that
next
all the time.
level
I'm like,
to that.
Damn, I'm like I'm here, I'm doing good, but like, how can I get past this?
Yeah, exactly.
And I feel like I'm not getting past. I don't ever really think about quitting, but I just feel like I'm kind of stuck in a loop sometimes.
Yeah,
I'm not really passing, like where I was at before. But overall, I'm doing good. I wouldn't really change much if I could start over either. I think.
That's good. Yeah, definitely. I say the same.
The only thing I would change probably would linked up with you more often.
Right, we had that one time and then like had this long ass space.
Yeah.
But you did your thing though. I've been like, peeping you, and we've been following each other since we worked, and I've been watching you, and over time, you've definitely grown to what you are now. And
do you see the times where I tweet shit like, "Oh damn, Lala Ivey looks so good"?
Of course, I already like her, retweet it.
Yeah.
We've been flirting with each other on the internet sometimes, but it took a while for us to link back up.
Where? So I'm glad you're finally here.
Yes.
Let's get into the scene. We're gonna be shooting a cream pie scene today. Is that where you prefer a guy to come when you have sex?
Yes.
Right.
I'm a cream pie freak.
Oh wow.
That's why I'm on birth control.
You've had any had any scares?
No, that's why I'm on birth control.
Okay. Be prepared for it and shit.
I'm prepared for it. I can't be a cream pie freak if I'm not prepared for it.
Yeah, got you. All right, so before we get going, tell people where they can find you at, social media and all that.
Definitely. You can find me on Twitter at Lala Ivey. That's LALA IVEY XXX. So it's XXX. And on Instagram at Hello Ivey, HELLOIVEY.
Word. Okay, cool, guys. Make sure you follow her, like, subscribe, and all of that. Check out her OnlyFans. Her content's lit. And y'all already know you're going to be able to find this video at freakmobmedia.com, how to site on the net. That concludes Freak Mob Radio for today. All right? Peace.